In our episode 12, we were showing you how paperwork looks like. Mr. Mubi in the previous episodes has been explaining to the farmer how important it is for you to have paperwork. Paperwork looks like this. You see in here, it shows you the product, what you're spraying against, and the chemical that you have used to spray, the measurement you have sprayed, the date you have sprayed, and the number of knapsacks that you have used. And then you also note down the next date of spray. So this is just an example of Mr. Mubi's paperwork. Then you can see also here product name, and then what you're spraying against, the chemical that you have used to spray, the measurements, the date of spraying, the number of knapsacks, the next date of spraying, and then you sign off. And you do this throughout your growing. Then also, this is one of the material that Mr. Mubi uses when he's teaching or training farmers. These are some of the insects that attack your pepper. We have false curdling moth, which is male, and the false curdling moth, which is female, and also how it looks like. Then it just teaches you a little bit more of the cycle. So we go ahead to see the cycle of what? So this is the cycle of citrus and the fruits that it affects. Now these more insects that attack your pepper in the garden. There is moth. This attacks hot pepper. And some of the flies that get trapped when you use traps in your garden. These are some of the insects that attack your pepper while it's in the garden. Mr. Mubi shared with us this material so that we can share it with you on camera, the way we are doing right now. So we have the African bollworm too. So he uses this to train farmers. So armyworm, I was saying it looks really good, but it's very dangerous to the crops. Thrips. Then we also checked out the shop. Mr. Mubi has a shop which supplies these insecticides and pesticides to the farmers in the area. It is fully stocked with all the required pesticides and insecticides for the pepper growing. This makes it easy for his farmers which are in the area to be able to pick the required medicine when the time is needed for these medicines. And since he's in also this particular farming, he knows exactly what will work on what kind of attack. So this is his shop, which you can find in that same place where his collection center is. As you can see, it's fully stocked with all the insecticide we've been mentioning in the video, the pesticides. This is one of the hot pepper farmers. We actually visited this guy in Orange. We visited his farm along in the upcoming pepper videos. Oh, they are already on this channel, but we will also put them up in the narrated version. I decided to have a little chat with the lady who was working in this shop. What's your name? My name is Namazi Ruth. What do you do here? I teach people how they are supposed to use these pesticides and insecticides when they are spraying their crops. Then I also sell them the medicines they need for their crops when they come to buy them. What's your relationship with Mr. Dale? Mr. Dale is my father. So this is a daughter to Mr. Dale, and this is their shop. So she stays and works in this shop. So she has been in charge of selling these pesticides and insecticides for 1.5 years. And right outside the shop, there were other farmers who had just come from Sese, and they were doing final sorting of their hot pepper. They sort them here at the collection center before they are sent to the company. But when they are sent to their company, they get sorted again. This pepper is coming from Sese Island. So we're asking them that if they're done sorting, is it the final sorting? And they say no. The pepper gets sorted again when it reaches the company. They just reduce the amount of the reject that would go in the pepper. So they sort through and remove some of the obviously bad fruits. The pepper was really looking good, shiny and healthy. We actually visited one of the gardens where this pepper came from. So they were discussing among each other while they were sorting, and one was saying, do you know that that pepper was grown on a dry land? There is no water in the area. And one of them was saying that is impossible. And then the other one kept saying he applied fertilizers. He applied chicken droppings and other fertilizers. So they are sorting out those that are very, very ready, because if the pepper is ripe, very ripe, it's not taken. If it's ripe, it has to still have some green on it. If it's starting to turn red, it should still have some green on it. But if it's completely red, it's not taken, it's sorted out. So they are removing such. These boxes that they are using to pack in the pepper after sorting through it, they are apple boxes. These boxes are used to transport apple. Now when apples are sold off, these boxes are collected or bought by pepper farmers, because pepper farmers use them to transport pepper from the garden or collection center to the company. These apple boxes have the capacity to hold a lot of pepper and to keep it safe as it moves from one place to another. I was trying to ask him how many kilos go in that green thing, and he said things to do with kilos you better ask Uncle. That is Mr. Dale. For us, our job is to sort through, and that's it. So they are doing this right outside the shop.
bw'ozaako tekisobola mwasa aba akaluba ekiko ky'okungulu.
Now this pepper that you're seeing, this is when it's at the company. We took some shots at the exact exporting company where this pepper gets delivered to, and this is how it's packed after it is sorted at the company. It's packed in these little boxes. Each box can accommodate 4 kilograms. The same happens for chili. Now the chili you see here has been sorted and it has been weighed. This is Mr. Mubi's chili after it has been sorted and weighed. So this pepper here in these boxes is waiting to be taken to the airport to be exported. This is how it is transported. Now this is a sorting table, one of the sorting tables, and pepper is going through the sorting process with one of the people who do sorting at the company. The boxes vary. There are some boxes which accommodate 4 kilograms, and then there are some boxes which accommodate 5 kilograms. So they pack them here after measuring the pepper and after sorting the pepper and measuring it. If it tends to spend the night before it's taken to the airport, they keep it in a cold room. The room is cold, chilly, cool. You could say cool, not frozen. The room is not frozen, but it's a cool room which the company has where all the boxes are packed if they are not taken that very day at the airport. This pepper has a hard cover. So the lady sorting was telling us that this pepper is a bit heavy, that when the garden is just starting to produce pepper fruits, that pepper is normally not heavy. That pepper of the first harvest is normally light. And remember, since they take it in kilos, if your pepper is light, it means it takes more to create the kilos they want. So she was saying this pepper is quite heavy. It seems this is like the second or third harvest. So I was asking her, do they have to check it again, weigh it again, sort it again when it's full? And she said no, they don't. The only thing remaining after she's done sorting through, she will go and weigh that box to make sure that it's the required kilograms. It's right now it's in the hands of the company. This is how the company prepares it before it's taken to the airport. So that's it, guys. This has been our video today. If you have any questions in regards to this, you can leave it in the comment section below. This was Mr. Mubi who took us through the training, explaining to us, because this is his full-time job. And some of you kept asking me what is his number. I left his contacts in the description box of the full episodes of Growing Pepper in Uganda. You can find that contact there.